First and foremost, shout out to WeGoHardTv, Big City. Y'all already know we in Brownsville right now.
First and foremost, world, I want to definitely shout out the whole WeGoHardTv staff, including the big homie, Big City. Finally, we get the link up. You know, we on location, Brownsville, Brooklyn, NYC, USA.
Yeah.
We here, baby. Cash in, cash out. Ching.
And this is so intimate, you know what I'm saying? Because
it's beautiful.
It's just an interconnection of everybody. You dig?
It's definitely beautiful.
Yes. Yo, first and foremost, what's your name and where you from?
It's Maffew. Some might know me as simply that. Maffew Ragazzino Senior, Saint Maffew, whatever you call him, Maffew or whatever you call him. And I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn, born and raised. Okay. We're here, baby. Cash in, cash out's representative.
Okay.
I'm the spokesperson of the company.
All right. So your name Maffew, right?
Yeah.
Break that down for us. I mean, because you got Maffew, then you got Saint Maffew, you got Maffew Ragazzino. I mean, I know you got an upcoming album. The album's going to be called Maffew.
Yeah, actually,
breakdown of the name Maffew.
The name is an acronym. It's MAFFEW, and it's Money and Fame Fuse Everyone's World. And it's, you know, it's just as simple as said. You know, money and fame fuse everyone's world. That's why everyone does everything that they do now, because they're fueled by success. Money and fame doesn't necessarily mean money and fame. It's a symbol for success, any kind of success. It could be minute success, humongous success, any kind of success fuels everyone's world. That's why the people do what they do. And I also, you know, just kind of transferred it over to the music. You know, Maffew, I want to be what fuels everyone's world. You know, Maffew, cash in, cash out. I want that to be the brand that everyone follows, suit. You know, when it comes to trends, as well as everything else, the music. I want to be the reason why you get up Tuesday morning and go wait online. You know, Best Buy, you know, whatever department store you gonna go purchase the album from.
Okay, I can dig that. So, all right, where you from? That's your first single, right? Featuring Masta+Ace.
Yeah, where I'm from. That's the first single off the self-titled EP. Where I'm from, and it's just, you know, about my neighborhood. It's an ode to my neighborhood and, you know, the OGs that paved the way, whether, you know, negative and positive, and just, you know, touching bases on, you know, what's uncharted waters right now. You know, Brownsville, we don't really, you know, have a spokesperson. You know, it's been a very, very long time, and, you know, this neighborhood, as far as, you know, Brooklyn, we get kind of, you know, shuttered away. And, you know, I just felt like, you know, I'll go ahead and step up and, you know, be a voice for the neighborhood. And I got my big homie, the legend, the hip-hop legend, Masta+Ace, who is also a Brownsvillian like myself, but a lot of people don't know that. He's from, you know, Howard. I'm from Tilden. And, you know, that was a real big look. Produced by super producer Knots Raw, you know. He got the new single Cars out right now, shameless plug. But, you know, he produced for the likes of, you know, Busta Rhymes, Rod Digger, you know, DMX. You know, just to mention a few, Snoop Dogg, he did the Barry Bonds joint for Kanye. You know, so I'm working with some big names, definitely.
So the Where I'm From song has been on the radio.
The Where I'm From has been, you know, in circulation with my man Tony Toka, Toka Tuesdays, my big homie, DJ Bedtime 357, Hate Money Radio. Shout out to the whole Hate Money team. We've also been on Rosenberg, Up Late Night with Peter Rosenberg. Shout out to Rosenberg, Hot 97. So we just working, man. Rhyme pays where I'm from. Rhyme pays. Pound sign Rhyme pays, baby.
Okay, now. Okay, so you also have a record company, or, you know, a startup, an LLC.
The record company is called Cash In Cash Out Records LLC. And it's comprised of.
Wait, hold on. Is it official? Because some dudes they don't do it.
It's definitely official.
Oh, you got paperwork.
Yes, I have the brown suitcase with the, you know, made of leather. The leather suitcase.
Okay.
With the articles of business, you know, getting my, you know, my law on.
Okay. What does
so it's official. It's an official business. Cash in, cash out. That's basically, you know, life cycle. You know, money come, money go. Everything comes and goes, and we're basically, you know, cashing in on, you know, past experiences. and cashing out. We taking the bad and turning it into good. We all had situations, you know, my partners, myself, Sha+Banga, big throwback. We've all had situations in the past with you know, other companies, and you know, things didn't turn out, you know, how they, you know, should have maybe, or you know, wishfully thinking. But we just turning all of that into positive, and that's what you're supposed to do in life, period. Everything is supposed to be a learning experience. You turn the bad into good, and that's how you cash in and cash out. So we just put the records on that, LLC'd it, and made it official. So we in business.
How many cash in, cash out records?
Cash in, cash out records. I do all the rapping over here.
Nice.
You know, I'm the only artist, co-CEO also. I have another business partner by the name of Big Throwback. That's the big homie right there. Paperwork aficionado.
Okay.
You know, definitely paper gangster, super duper paper gangster. Super producer also, you know, I'll have him on deck too. He's on the Too Cool for School project that's coming. Sha+Banga, at Sha+Banga1. Follow the homie on Twitter, cause I said so. At Ragazzino Senior. And those are the homies right there.
Right.
Shout out to my homie P City.
Right.
Shout out to my homie Max Brenner, Max Brenner's Neighborhood. Definitely check out 80something.tumblr.com. You know, we have all the classic ish on there.
Okay, so matter of fact, all right, it's a lot of artists out there that get inspired by different things, but what inspires you as an artist, per se?
As an artist, I get inspired off anything possible. I reflect on, you know, past experiences, whether it be music, relationships, so be it, life, you know, growing up, my childhood, my neighborhood, as I stated on, you know, the Where I'm From single with Masta+Ace. Anything inspires me, brother. The industry, you know, everything. You have to take from everything, and that's how you cash out.
Okay.
What up, fella?
Matter of fact, also,
So you did that, Will?
who are some of your influences as an MC or an entrepreneur? Who are some of your influences?
Some of the same, you know, people that influence the entrepreneurship side, you know, influence the MC side, and musical side, and production side as well. You know, definitely my peers, my brothers that whom I own the company with, Sha+Banga, Big Throwback. You know, they have a long music history. You know, Sha+Banga, that was, you know, projects, humongous single for the neighborhood also back in the days. You know, my big homie, my uncle, Dj+Clark+Kent, the legendary super producer, he definitely influenced a whole lot of everything that I do, pretty much, from the, you know, fashion, because he's a super sneaker guy. You know, he's the sneaker aficionado. You know, so.
So wait a minute, you also mentioning Clark Kent. That was like, I mean, tell us a little story about that. How y'all met?
It's funny how I actually met Clark. We were over in Canarsie at a record store over there that's no longer in existence. But long story short, he got invited out to come check out a few guys from the neighborhood, and I happened to be going to school over there. And you know, I didn't even know how he looked. I knew about his history, Kango crew. That's real. You know, back in the days, that's a classic. Make sure you do your research, youngins. Make sure you definitely do your research, because he takes it all the way back. And I'm a youngin' too, but you know, you got to do your history. In order to know where you're going, you got to know where you came from. But anyway, back to the subject. You know, he was invited out, and I didn't even know how homie looked. But you know, fast forward. I get to the store. I'm the last one because I came from taking care of some family BI. So I arrived very late thinking that I missed out on my opportunity. So I was really riled up. And I just went in. You know, the beat came on and they just spilled Maffew. As soon as I come through the door, my man Los just grabbed me up, the Godfather, like, yo, B, go in, son. I just start going off. I don't even remember half of the rhymes that I spit. But all I know is I seen a real big, tall guy. Freshest sneakers, you know, freshest sneakers out at that time period. Mean fitted hat game, just elbowing my homie, the Godfather, like boom, 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 boom. But I ain't paying him no attention. I'm just going in crazy. I had to spit like, you know, a billion bars, Billionaire Bars Club status. And after I finished going in,